Alright, what's up YouTube? So today, this has been a terrible morning to start off. We were supposed to ride this morning, but unfortunately got canceled. We were gonna get there like an hour early, have everything set up, good to go. We brought the trailer, we had everything loaded in the trailer, I'll show you in a minute. And we were all prepared. And of course it got canceled because it was downpouring this morning. Supposedly, it's like an hour away from us, so I guess they were gonna have like rain for like an hour or 2 hours. It was gonna be flooded. But regardless, we're here at Joe's house. We got all the bikes loaded up in the trailer here. Joe's KX250, my 125, my 250F, Ryan's 125, his 250F, and I think he left the pit bike at home. But I was just tagging along since he wanted to try out his KX250 that I'll show you guys in a minute. You got it. Thing's shining. I don't even know if I want to take it out in the mud.
Feel honored.
Yeah, you should feel honored. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Jay's. What am I saying? We got Joe's KX250. He's got the new front fender number plate on there. What do you want to say about your bike? Ready to rip? You ready to ride it?
Yeah, ready to rip. But that look is temporary.
Yeah, the look's temporary.
It's not too bad.
Until you get graphics?
Until I get board parts.
Yeah. 25, I got all the mounts on the pipe good, so that's solid. I think I'm just gonna run this pipe for a while. Just run the dents. I don't really care. Maybe I'll just order up another one so I have it. I don't remember if I showed or not, but I got the FMF header on the 250F. Graphics are finally coming soon for these things. As far as this, I'm just gonna run a front number plate, keep the OEM for a while until I get bored of it, and then change the plastics up and seat cover. I don't know. Or I'll maybe just keep it OEM forever. Maybe build another 125 for, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see though. I don't want to say anything that I'm not going to do. Damn, you don't run a skid plate on that thing?
I have one, I don't like it. It's too bulky.
Why?
It's that cyrca one.
You can get a slim cyrca, whatever it's called.
I have
one. Or you can get the...
I have that green one that you have in black.
The carbon fiber ones, the light speed ones. Those are pretty cool looking. So we drove out this morning for like 30 minutes trying to pick up a new, what is it? Do you have the silencer too? Pipe and silencer for the 125 GIT, the FMF GIT or whatever, raw pipe, and then you got the FMF Power Core 2. Really good condition for $100 for this and that. It's not a bad deal. Getting the bikes warmed up, we're gonna go do some laps, figure out a track layout and whatnot. And yeah, Ryan got the FMF on there, all good to go, the shorty and everything, so it should sound a little bit better as he fires it up. We got our Katie on the pit bike hitting the... Woo! It's swamped. Look at this. It's so muddy. It's all water. I can't believe you're sending it on the pit bike. Alright, we've been riding for a bit. It is swamped. Look at how muddy this thing is. It's not too bad, but it definitely needs a wash when I get home. So, it's just literally water and mud. You'll see in a minute once I play some clips. For some reason, that last clip you just saw, Joe literally got like 4 clips. Look at how tight my chain is. It won't even move at all. The axle block must have pushed forward when I hit that turn or something, because after that it got super tight. So now I gotta push it back over there. It like drags the wheel the whole way. See? Oh, now it kind of loosened up, but it's just super tight. I can't push it backwards the whole way. Well, now it's downpouring, but chain got super tight. I don't know if something got jammed up in there or whatnot in the chain guide, or if the chain guide moved, or if the actual, yeah, this actually definitely moved. It definitely moved a little bit forward. I don't know why. I thought everything was pretty much tight, but see, it loosened up a little bit now. I'm totally out of breath, but go home, wash it, see what the issue is once I get all this mud off and can actually see what's going on. But Ryan's got all the stuff pretty much loaded now. We still got to load my 250F. He's got Bailey's pit bike and whatnot. Thought this video was going to be a little bit longer of riding, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I guess I'll go home and fix his bike. Guess we'll see what happens, but regardless, we wouldn't be able to ride since it's downpouring right now again. We got like 30 minutes of riding in before I actually broke the camera out, but what are you gonna do? Wow, what a joke today was, for sure. Now I still gotta pick up my other bike from Ryan's house. All right, bike is all cleaned up, freshly washed, cleaned the pipe up fine, WD-40'd it. This thing was cake. Now all that paint actually wore off the clutch cover. It looks like crap right now. Yeah, other than that, it took me so long to get it off. Luckily I did it when it was still wet. And it probably was just from all the dirt and sand and whatever else that was in it. I could barely even roll it off the back of the truck because the back wheel kept getting stopped on the ramp, and the ramp was like gonna slide off the tailgate and the whole bike was gonna drop down. But we're here, bike's clean. So it's the next day, I'm working on the 125. We're gonna button up some things. I actually got a part in that I've been waiting about a week for to actually fix the stop, so the bars, so the triple clamps won't actually hit the frame when it stops. Good enough gap where it doesn't hit the stop right there. So we're about to fix that today. Huge shout out to Trick Engineering. This is the stop that actually will fix my problem. So if you want to check him out, huge shout out to Clayton. Thank you for this. I'll leave his link down below in the description, along with his Instagram, which is on the screen right here. Give him a follow. And yeah, it also comes with this little thing to put on the actual stop to get a punch stick-on thing, I believe, and drill the holes for the screws here. It's got some sweet little stickers too. These things are pretty cool. He does a lot of different work if you need like a custom piece. Originally, this was made from a guy sent him his actual triple clamps on the bike, and then he custom fabbed one of these to fix your problem if you're trying to put new forks on your 125, your KX125, or anything like that. But he also does a ton of other work, so like I said, definitely check him out, and all his information will be down below in the description. For this to work, I actually have to take off the forks, the triple clamps, that way I can punch from the bottom and drill from the bottom, and then this is essentially just gonna sit right in place right here, and then the screws will go right in through the top. You can see the little mark where my little custom thing was, but basically that's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna screw it in, and then we'll go from there and see how it works. But as you can see down there, there's a small gap enough to clear the triple clamp right there, and just the two Allen key bolts right there, if my camera would focus. That looks pretty trick on there, and then obviously its main function is to actually stop the bar from side to side. It'll work a little bit better if I had it actually raised up really quick. I'll show you a little bit better. Boom, boom. So now it doesn't hit the frame at all. 2 inches before it'll actually hit the frame right there. So this is definitely a really good solution. And he also does a bunch of other really, really good work. So like I said, check him out. But we're taking out the RC car. I put the, I'll show you. I'll just show you. Fast pinion gear in there, so it should do like 70 miles an hour. Woo! Whoa, we're getting squirrely. But I actually got to get the bike good to go ride today. I'm actually going to fix this gas can right now, put the new hose on there because this keeps leaking on me. It's probably just operator error, whatever, I keep messing it up, but I'm just gonna set it up the same way as I have my other gas can. Just an issue here because my tubing is actually smaller than what this is, and the fitting I bought was the wrong size, so it won't actually go over this. Quickly put this the front number plate on so I can run this today. If you want to check out Metal Design Co., check them out for your custom graphics. Doing graphics, like, huge respect to any guys that wrap cars or wrap anything, because that's got to be a difficult job to do. So props to those guys for sure. Going back to this thing really fast, back probably, I think it was last year, Arma hooked it up with this Talion, and then also another truck that I gave away to one of you guys. That I want to try to skim it across the pond if I get some paddle tires. So I might order some of those up. I think that'd be kind of cool, kind of funny to try to skim it across the pond, because I'm sure it would, going like 65, 70, I guarantee it could skim across the pond. I used to be big into these things back in the day when I was like 15, 16 years old. I had so many. I had like a Traxxas Slash 4x4, Losi 8T, like the electric Oh, I had like 10 different cars. Way too much money invested when I was like 16, but I ended up getting out of it to then buy a MacBook Pro so I can make YouTube videos like 6 years ago. If I didn't end up selling that the RC car, I probably wouldn't be making YouTube videos, to be honest. And I don't know what these are. Look up Traxxas, look up Arma. It depends on what you get. They're fairly inexpensive. It all varies on what a person's inexpensive or expensive price is, but for the most part, they're pretty cheap. We're all loaded up, good to go. Going out to Pavilion for open practice. Get out there to ride. It's super nice today. It's like 70, 75. Can't not ride today. So like I said, we're heading out there. Should be fun. And I'll update you guys when we get there. Pulling back in. Forgot my riding boots because I think those are pretty important. We're good now. So our practice got cut short. As you can see, we're at the hospital. Dave ended up crashing, broke his collarbone. It was like sticking out. So we're here at the hospital. We had to drive his truck. Ryan left his trailer and truck at the track, so got to go back there and pick that up. Peyton's mom actually drove Dave here, so we got Peyton's bike loaded up in my truck so we can then put it in Peyton's truck so they can drive back, because Peyton's from Canada, if you guys don't know, so it's closer to Dave and blah, blah, blah. So bringing all Peyton's stuff, we're loading up in his truck. But if you guys want to show Dave support, go give him a follow on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram on the screen right here. But yeah, go show him some love. Everybody has issues unloading bikes for some reason.
You're filming this.
I would have unloaded it.
You got it,
Oh yeah, let go. Should I just drop
Go, just go.
Just let it go.
You're fine.
Yo, watch this. I love doing this.
Jeez, dude. How? Would you hit the brake? Canadians. That's all it is. Okay, so I just combined those two videos between the 2 days, and then yesterday, as you saw, it's the next day. We stayed with Dave for a while, then we had to leave because Ryan and Jagger actually had to go to school and they had to pick up their trailer. So we drove back, drove home, but then Peyton's mom stayed with Dave. Apparently I think it bruised his lung. I don't think it punctured. I think it bruised his lung. Now has to get transferred to another hospital for a day or two, I believe. Like I said, go show Dave some love on Instagram. Go wish him well in the comments on his most recent post or something like that. Say, get well, Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna cap this video off. Ryan still got my bikes and whatnot. He's gonna drop his bike off. I'm gonna wash both bikes for him. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I guess I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with Dave. But yeah, off of that, I'll see you guys in the next video.